in the world, bro, motivation does not equal happiness. Motivation does not equal happiness, man. Discipline there. Discipline equals happiness. Cause you know why? You might wake up like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, bro. And you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror like, and you're gonna say, I don't wanna do this. And then you're gonna discipline yourself and you're gonna do it. And then when it's done, you're gonna feel happy that you did it. Discipline equals happiness. Discipline equals happiness. You gotta let that fear go. You gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it stop holding you back, man. Fear can cripple you. It can cripple you, man. How you shaking? It can cripple you, or it can move you. It can move you in the right direction. It can move you in the right direction. You know, uncertainty, that's normal, bro. We human. We wake up uncertain every day. We can have everything. We can have everything we need, and we will still feel some type of uncertainty somewhere inside of us. We need to let it go. Because in the end, none of us have all the answers. And the people that act like they got all the answers, those are the ones that you want to be wary of, man. You want to be wary of those internet gurus who's trying to tell you you can glow up and fast and easy if you just do this and if you just do that. You can change your life in 30 days. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that, man. I'm telling you. I ain't saying you can't make a change in 30 days. I'm not saying that you cannot make a change. But I'm talking about you Mr. Perfect in 30 days, fast and easy. Nothing comes fast and easy, bro. Nothing comes fast and easy in this life, man. You got to work for everything. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the footsteps, man. You have to put in the footsteps. Because if you don't put in the footsteps, you're going to be just like this, standing in the same spot. And guess what's going to be standing right in front of you? Fear. Fear is going to be standing right in front of you, man. It's going to be standing right in front of you. It's going to be holding you right there. You have to find a way to get that fear that's in front of you. You have to find a way to go through it. Right? The saying, we all going through it, but we going to get through it. You got to get through that fear. You have to go through that fear. Now the fear is behind you. Right? It's not crippling you no more. It's going to move you forward. Fear can cripple you, or it can move you forward. Only if you let it, though, man. You can't let it. You can't let it cripple you. You have to allow it to move you forward, man. You have to. And with that being said, while you're moving forward in life and you're walking your path, you're trying to find your way, right? You might look over here, somebody's walking over here with you, and you trying to compare how they're walking to how you walk. You trying to compare your life decisions and your life and where you're at in your life right now to their life. I'm going to stay over here, man. It's loud over there. I'm going to stay over here. You have to stop comparing your life to others. You will disappoint yourself. You are setting yourself up for failure when you try to compare your footsteps to the next person's footsteps. Every time. Because this person might have went 30 days locked in. And then now they're telling you to do it. And then you try and you fall short. You fall short however many days in, and now you're questioning yourself. Now you got that uncertainty back in you, and you got that fear, right? Because you're trying to compare your life. Everything is happening when it's supposed to happen. It took me a while to realize that, man. I always felt like, man, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. As of right now, I'm a bus driver. I'm outside getting my steps. My bus is way down there, just walking. But this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be. And I've accepted that, but I have not accepted staying here, right? I haven't accepted that. I've come to realization and stopped trying to be in denial about stuff. And like, all right, I've accepted this. Now let me keep moving forward. Let me keep moving forward because life don't stop, man. Change doesn't stop. Don't let these people trick you into think that change is just a one and done type of thing. You don't just change once and that's it and you're done. It's not a one and done. Change is always changing. So in order for you to change, you got to keep changing with change. If that makes sense. You got to keep changing, man. You have to. You play the video game, you got the default settings, right? You're going to change those default settings to the settings of your liking. Joe Schmo over there might be playing with default settings. That's Joe Schmo. You're not Joe Schmo. You are you. And you need to figure out the settings in your life. And just because you change, like I said, just because you change it once, don't mean it ain't going to change again. Right? But you got to always be changing for the better, bro. Even if life has changed for the worse, you have to change for the better. And you have to look at it in a positive outlook. You have to have a positive outlook on life, bro. You have to keep these things in mind. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the same place. And what's going to be on this side is fear. And what's going to be on this side? Regret. And what's going to be moving forward in front of you? Change. And it's going to keep moving. And you're going to be stuck in the same spot because you ain't want to take that first step and do and put that big thing into action. Make that idea the next big thing, whatever it is that you've been contemplating, scared to do. Me, for example, bro, I've been contemplating. I probably done shot this video. This is my third time shooting this video. I shot it the first time. I watched it like 5 times. Like, yeah, I like that. Then I woke up the next day and I watched it. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like what I said. Then I did it again and then I got distracted at work. And I was like, all right, let me just wait till I get to my break. So now we on take 3. But to you, this is take 1. This is take 1. This is take 3 for me. But I've been contemplating and thinking about this and letting fear cripple me. And then I said, nah, man, let me bust through this fear. Let me get through it. Now fear is behind me as I'm recording this video. It's behind me and it's pushing me forward to upload this video and get started. I'm trying to get started. I know you want to get started. I know, because this is not the first motivational, disciplinary video that you watch. You probably got a whole playlist. I know I do. And I know I tap into that stuff when I need it. I know I tap into it when I need it. Right? When I need some motivation, right? But motivation is not the only thing that's gonna keep me rolling, bro. Momentum, bro. Replace the word motivation with momentum, and you're gonna see a change. Because I think people think I believe when people hear the word motivation, they think, I'm gonna get it done today. Yes, I am motivated. I am ready to take on the world. Bro, motivation does not equal happiness. Motivation does not equal happiness, man. Discipline equals happiness. Because you know why? You might wake up like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, bro. And you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror and you're gonna say, I don't wanna do this. And then you're gonna discipline yourself and you're gonna do it. And then when it's done, you're gonna feel happy that you did it. Discipline equals happiness. Discipline equals happiness. Remember those things, man. Remember those things. I know you forget. I know you scared, man. I know, bro, because I am too, bro. I'm uncertain. We're all uncertain. From the times we live in to our health, to how our kids are going to grow up, to how our kids going to become. What are they going to be? Are they going to follow in the footsteps of me and be crippled by fear? I don't have kids, by the way. I'm speaking for everybody else who has kids. Are they going to follow in the footsteps of you and be crippled by fear? Or are they going to learn from you and be like, man, I seen my parents, they stagnated. I don't want to be like that. And it's going that fear of being like you is what's going to push them forward to be greater than you. And man, I'm telling you, you have to let fear push you. You have to let it push you forward. We want to go forward, never backwards, man. We're not perfect though. We're gonna slip up. But when you run it right and you trip and you keep going, right? You don't stop and look at everybody and be like, because it's embarrassing, right? When you running and you trip, you stumble, you keep going. You don't stop. You don't go backwards, right? You don't go backwards. No. What's back there? What's back there? The only thing back there is fear. You want to go back to that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know you don't want to, man, because I don't want to. I don't want to. So this is me taking that step with fear behind me, recording this video and getting it out to the people, man. Each one, teach one. That's my motto. I grew up on that. That's a basic fundamental that was taught by, you might have heard it from a teacher. You might have heard it from a coach. You probably heard it from a coach. Most likely you heard it from your basketball coach or your football coach. Each one, teach one. Each one, teach one. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with motivating him. Ain't nothing wrong. I was motivated to do this. Mind you, I already had it in me. Somebody motivated and brought it out. Brought it out of me, man. Brought it out of me. And now look where I'm at. Making my first video. And I realized I can do this just like them. I can do this just like them. I'm going to cut the camera because it's about to get loud. Hold on. I can do this just like them. You can do this just like me. You can do this just like them. Right? But that's not comparing. Don't compare. Don't get caught up in the comparison. Because then you're going to be sad and then you're going to start feeling fearful and uncertain again. Like, am I built for this? Yes, you are built for it. Don't let nobody tell you different. Don't let nobody tell you different. Don't tell yourself different. You are your biggest enemy and you are your greatest fan, right? You can be your worst enemy and you can be your biggest fan. Because who's going to cheer you on bigger than you? And who's going to hold you back more than you? Right? It's you. It's a me versus me thing, man. Me versus me. You versus you. Anytime, man, I be thinking that when I'm in the gym and I'm like, man, I'm about to cut it short. What, man, this is me versus me, bro. What are you doing? Come on, man. One more set, bro. One more set. You wanna leave? You right here. It's like you running all the way to the finish line and it's like 500 feet right there and you just stop and I'm done. How are you done? It's right there in front of you, man. It's right there in front of you. All you gotta do is keep going. Keep going. And if you haven't even started yet, let this be a sign to get started. Just like this. It don't take nothing. Whatever it is you want to do. You want to make YouTube videos, or you want to start your business, or you want to start that book that you've been writing in your head, man, just get started. Get the rough draft going, man. Get the ball rolling, man. Momentum over motivation. Discipline equals happiness. Discipline equals happiness. And don't forget it. Do not forget that. We will be dropping more content. We will be dropping more content, man. About anything. Motivation, discipline, just my thoughts. Just what I'm thinking. Because I be thinking a lot. And I know you thinking a lot too. That's what brought you to this channel. Because you're a thinker. Right? Don't overthink though. Overthink brings that fear. We right back to the fear. Right back to the fear with the overthinking. Trying to control the situation, and then you lose control. Now you stuck in a fog, and you stuck in a haze in your head. Like, what happened? I just had control. You never had control. You thought you had control, but you don't. You don't. So like I said, man, let that fear push you. Push you, man. It's not a leap of faith that I'm talking about. I'm talking about letting that fear push you. It can push you into a leap of faith. Don't be scared to take a leap of faith. I done taken plenty of leaps of faith. And I've fallen and broken my legs. And I've soared. But guess what? When I broke my legs, I healed. I healed, and now my legs are stronger. And we moving, putting in more footsteps until we ready to soar again. And this is it right here, man. Let this be momentum. Not motivation. Momentum to get your ball rolling. and let it turn into discipline, and discipline equals happiness. All right? All right, man. We out.